Welcome back to The Perspectives of the Bible. We are absolutely thrilled to have each and every one of you with us today as we embark on an enriching and multifaceted journey filled with invaluable insights and profound explorations. In this video, we will be diving deeply into the profound and intricate themes embedded within the layered narratives that are artfully woven throughout the biblical texts. If you share a passion for unpacking the multifaceted stories within Scripture and exploring their implications, both from a historical context and within the framework of our contemporary world, we wholeheartedly invite you to become an active part of our flourishing community of like-minded individuals who share these interests. We encourage you to subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and activate the notification bell. By doing so, you will ensure that you stay updated and never miss out on our engaging discussions, which aim to deepen our understanding of biblical principles and narratives as we explore together. Today, we embark on an enlightening journey titled Crafting Connections: The Role of Craftsmanship and Skills in Biblical Society. As we delve deeper into the wisdom of the Bible, we will uncover how craftsmanship, accompanied by a plethora of skills, transcends mere notions of trade and profession. In the biblical context, craftsmanship is depicted as a divine gift bestowed upon individuals by God, intended to serve a higher purpose within the community. These unique abilities intricately weave the lives of individuals with their surrounding communities, ultimately creating a delicate fabric that leads to a more profound personal connection with the divine. From the exceptionally skilled artisans who were dedicated to the monumental task of constructing the tabernacle, the highly revered and sacred sanctuary meant for the Israelites, to the humble shepherds whose faithful stewardship played a pivotal role in the beautiful nativity narrative of Jesus Christ, craftsmanship is intricately woven into the very tapestry of biblical history. This historical connection serves as a significant thread in the way individuals articulate their faith, serve their communities, and contribute holistically to the intricate structure and function of society as a whole. Craftsmanship in ancient Israel was often entwined with a deeply rooted sense of vocation, reflecting a divine purpose that was imbued within their specific skills and abilities. A prime illustration of this can be drawn from the book of Exodus, where we encounter the extraordinarily gifted artisans Bezalel and Oholiab. These remarkable individuals were believed to be divinely inspired craftsmen, entrusted with the awe-inspiring and sacred task of creating the majestic tabernacle. This sacred structure was not merely an edifice of worship. It served as a profound physical and spiritual representation of God's presence among His people, wherever they journeyed in their lives. The talented artisans meticulously crafted elaborate and intricate designs, with every detail being rich with meaning. Each component echoed profound spiritual truths and ideals within the biblical narrative. This beautifully illustrates that craftsmanship transcends mere labor. It serves as an act of worship and a vital form of spiritual involvement, bridging the earthly and heavenly realms through creativity and skillful hands, enhancing our spiritual experiences as we connect more intimately with God. Within the extensive narrative spread throughout the Bible, craftsmanship takes on a uniquely essential significance, not merely as a means of self-sustainment, but as an integral thread weaving its way through the collective fabric of society itself. The craftsmanship exhibited by skilled individuals often shines brightly, showcasing a diverse array of professions that range substantially, from the fine arts of carpentry and metalworking to culinary arts and textile production. Each of these crafts contributes a unique and indispensable role in the broader processes of community building and development, truly enriching the lives of those engaged in these vital practices. For instance, let us take a moment to delve into the profound example outlined in the book of Exodus, where the extraordinary legacy of Bezalel and Oholiab unfolds before us. Bezalel, in particular, is described as being filled with the Spirit of God, standing out as an exceptionally gifted craftsman, blessed with divine inspiration. He bore the significant responsibility for creating the revered Ark of the Covenant and the diverse furnishings of the tabernacle, demonstrating the immense importance attributed to individual skills and talents while showcasing how craftsmanship was perceived as a divine calling. This perception transformed the act of creation into a spirit-filled practice that intimately connects the earthly with the divine. In ancient societies, particularly where material resources were limited and circumstances often posed significant challenges, handcrafting items assumed a crucial role in ensuring communal sustenance, flourishing, and survival. The biblical societies depicted through the texts reveal a remarkable capacity for producing a diverse array of essential everyday items that were necessary for survival, facilitating communal living and fostering greater social interaction among the populace. Skills such as weaving textiles, crafting pottery, and producing tools were not merely advantageous. They held immense significance in fostering social cohesion by building connections among individuals, nurturing relationships through avenues such as trade, collaboration, and shared struggles, ultimately reinforcing a collective spirit of unity and purpose, driven by the heartfelt desire to uplift and support one another within the community context. As we take this moment to reflect on these historical practices, we observe keenly how such essential skills served as bridges linking diverse communities and individuals together. For example, the potters who produced highly prized vessels often traded their beautiful creations far and wide, forging not only economic connections, but also rich friendships and interactions resonating through shared triumphs and hardships experienced together. The act of crafting, fundamentally rooted in collaboration, regularly brought individuals together, inviting neighbors to support one another while sharing their unique talents, thereby fostering a deep-seated sense of belonging and kinship within the community. Within the sacred biblical texts, we encounter a profound philosophical notion. God, the ultimate craftsman, created humanity in his divine image. This pivotal idea signifies that each individual harbors innate potential, an inherent capacity to create, innovate, and contribute insightful input to their environments and societies. When individuals apply their skills within craftsmanship, they actively engage in the divine act of creation, enhancing their connections not only with their creator, but also with one another and their communities. This creates an extraordinary cycle where God, the creator of the universe, fashioned humanity in his likeness, inspiring individuals to utilize their unique talents to shape their environments and personalize their lives through their dedicated crafts. As we examine how these ancient practices reflect upon our modern context, abiding parallels arise, enriching our overall understanding regarding the indispensable role that craftsmanship holds in today's society. Contemporary craftsmanship, exhibited through woodworking, metalsmithing, textile creation, and even culinary arts, retains similar importance in cultivating a sense of community and fostering deep connections among individuals from diverse backgrounds. The crafting of today transcends the simple act of creating tangible objects. It encompasses the honed development of skills that bind individuals across a spectrum of backgrounds, cultures, and experiences into a collaboratively enriched, supportive, and thriving community. In recent years, various contemporary movements have emerged focusing intensely on the vast value of artisanal crafts, echoing cherished biblical values and teachings through their practice and dedication. For instance, consider the soaring popularity of handmade products. Consumers today increasingly seek authentic experiences that provide them a meaningful connection and deeper significance, instead of settling for mass-produced items that often lack the warmth of a personalized touch. This yearning for connection through craftsmanship draws us back to the time-honored teachings of the Bible, highlighting the intrinsic worth of individual skills and contributions that enhance not only individual lives, but also the community's overall well-being, providing a sense of belonging and purpose. Moreover, within numerous faith-based contexts, communities often harness the transformative power of craftsmanship to extend their service and charity to those in need. Church groups may engage in various creation projects that encompass building homes for those less fortunate, organizing workshops that impart invaluable skills such as sewing, woodworking, and other crafts. These revitalized interests serve to reconnect individuals with skilled labor. Moreover, these meaningful endeavors provide tangible assistance for those in need, but also cultivate stronger, more resilient relationships within the community, embodying the biblical principles of hospitality, love, generosity, and caring service extended to one another. Artisans participating in faith-driven projects often share their unique stories, reflecting on how their craftsmanship serves a higher purpose, mirroring the experiences of ancient biblical craftsmen like Bezalel and Oholiab. This contemporary perspective has the potential to ignite inspiration within younger generations, motivating them to embrace their talents while recognizing that their creative expressions can contribute to something far larger than themselves, imbuing their work with mission and value that resonates and endures across time and generations. Furthermore, workshops and makerspaces have increasingly emerged as contemporary community hubs, reminiscent of the collaborative environments that once characterized ancient craftsmanship. In these dynamic spaces, individuals across various age groups and backgrounds converge to engage in learning, creating, and connecting meaningfully while building supportive relationships reflective of the biblical principle that collaboration elevates our collective efforts. Such collaborative environments foster a thriving culture of mentorship, echoing the vital biblical practices of teaching and imparting skills from one generation to the next. As we acknowledge the value of craftsmanship in our lives today, we must also consider how modern social structures can find their roots in these enduring practices, producing sustainable ecosystems that honor both skill and service. Every strike of the hammer, every thread woven, represents an ongoing narrative of craftsmanship, one that resonates deeply within the realms of faith, creativity, and community, continually inspiring the individual spirit and the collective essence of humanity as we weave our own stories into the rich tapestry of life. Beyond merely fostering community building, the artistry associated with craftsmanship and skills within biblical society played a critical role in shaping identity and purpose, both for individual artisans and the groups to which they are connected. Numerous instances throughout the biblical narrative illustrate how specific crafts and skills developed by individuals evolved into significant sources of pride, acting as markers of their place within society. This cultural significance resembles a rich heritage where entire families frequently pass down trades and skills from one generation to the next, a cherished practice still echoed in various parts of our society today. Moreover, identities formed through the lens of craftsmanship often transcended individual artisanship, encompassing entire communities, thus enhancing the collective narrative that binds them together. The art of weaving provides a compelling case study. Historically, this skill was predominantly linked to the women of households during biblical times. Weaving served not solely as a means of producing vital clothing, but also acted as a powerful conduit for storytelling and the embodiment of cultural identity. Each intricate pattern woven into fabric carried rich symbolism, and textiles turned into living canvases of identity, embodying the values, stories, and beliefs that were crucial to defining the community as a whole. This value of skill signifying not just individual worth, but also community resonance can also be illustrated through the remarkable role of shepherds in biblical narratives. At its core, a shepherd serves as a master craftsman of sorts, tasked not just with guiding their flock, but also with protecting them and ensuring their overall well-being. This esteemed role, deeply rooted in tradition and symbolic of the community's moral fabric, invokes a profound sense of pride that extends far beyond personal achievements and capabilities. Indeed, as articulated beautifully in the well-loved Psalm 23, "The Lord is my shepherd," encapsulating the divine care that evokes connections mirroring the diligent efforts of human shepherds caring ardently over their sheep. In more contemporary times, we observe a renewed interest among individuals who seek to reconnect with their roots through meaningful acts of craftsmanship, showcasing traditional skills such as baking artisan bread, restoring vintage furniture, or immersing themselves in ancestral farming techniques that have been lovingly handed down through generations. By engaging in these ancient practices, individuals reclaim not only their personal heritage, but also create enduring connections with people within their communities, developing pride in both their identity and their craft along the way. Navigating these meaningful connections through the lens of craftsmanship, while contemplating the intricate intersection of skill and identity, we recognize that God remains central to the ultimate purpose inherent in our creations. As we hone our skills and talents, it becomes essential for each of us to reflect on how these gifted talents serve our community, nurture and strengthen relationships, and ultimately glorify the Creator, capturing the very sentiment of the biblical craftsmen who paved the way for our current practices and creative endeavors. Ultimately, the act of crafting transforms into a multifaceted journey that enables us to grow in faith, foster deeper and more meaningful connections, and contribute to the world in enduringly meaningful ways. Just as the skilled craftsmen of yesteryears helped shape their societies, today's artisans and creators continue to mold our communities, providing ample evidence that the timeless narrative of creation and connection flourishes across generations, continually strengthening the bonds of our shared human experience and enriching our lives. As we approach the conclusion of this exhaustive exploration into the intricate relationship between craftsmanship and biblical society, it stands essential for us to reflect on the profound lessons learned from the skilled artisans of our shared past. Throughout the sweeping narrative of the Bible, it is convincingly illustrated that the invaluable services rendered to the community were not solely provided by spiritual leaders or prophets. Equally significant were those industrious individuals who engaged wholeheartedly in creating, whether it was through weaving, metalworking, or the potter's careful molding of clay. Each accomplishment, regardless of its scale, embodied skilled craftsmanship that enriched society and epitomized the very essence of divine creativity at work through human hands. The biblical stories convey powerful accounts of individuals such as Bezalel and Oholiab. These artisans possessed not only deep spiritual insight, but were also endowed with extraordinary skill across a variety of forms of workmanship. Their accounts serve as poignant reminders that the creative spirit exists firmly within the divine narrative. It holds equal importance to that of prophetic leadership or spiritual governance. Craftsmanship expresses a direct and intimate relationship between God, the ultimate maker, and humanity, reinforcing our belief that work, particularly skilled, albeit humble work, vividly reflects God's nature while connecting us back to Him. This divine connection breeds inspiration into modern creators and skilled tradespeople alike, urging them to view their craft as a sacred calling to actively engage with their spirituality and the communities in which they dwell. In today's whirlwind culture, often dominated by technology and the rapid pace of life, the art of craftsmanship and its significance may sometimes be undervalued or obscured by the onslaught of contemporary distractions. However, engaging in hands-on creative endeavors serves as a powerful means of establishing connection, not just with the world that surrounds us, but also within our own sense of identity, purpose, and self-worth. Just as the artisans of biblical times found profound purpose and meaning within their craftsmanship, so too can modern craftsmen discover abundant fulfillment through their varied skills and talents that they so wholeheartedly possess. Whether through woodworking, shaping clay, or harnessing technology for digital creation endeavors such as crafting graphics or programming, a clear inherent value exists in manifesting something from nothing. These very acts of craftsmanship become tangible representations of individual journeys and collective efforts, resonating with the timeless truth that every skill carries its own unique story. Imbued with the essence of the Creator who inspires us all to create, innovate, and enrich the world around us through our hands and hearts. As we embrace craftsmanship within our modern ecosystem, we can interlace threads of community, reverence, and creativity that the biblical artisans so richly demonstrated. The skills inherited through generations encapsulate far more than mere tools for survival or avenues for financial support. They symbolize pathways through which we express our spirituality, nourish relationships, and contribute to the very fabric of our communities. Through our contemporary lens, we have the opportunity to glean invaluable insights from the biblical texts, recognizing the importance of tangible skills that contribute dynamically to the flourishing of society as a whole while viewing our crafts as avenues for divine storytelling, cultural enrichment, and meaningful connection with our fellow human beings. As we continue to reflect on these captivating themes, let us consider how we, both as individuals and cohesive communities, can actively promote the significance of craftsmanship within our immediate environments. Perhaps this revival could be actualized through engaging workshops aimed at not only teaching traditional skills, but also establishing meaningful collaborations between seasoned craftsmen and enthusiastic members of the younger generation. Revitalizing these ancient techniques would serve not only to preserve cultural heritage, but also provide abundant opportunities for local community members to connect through shared learning experiences, fostering relationships that stand the test of time. Such gatherings would create rich communal experiences capable of dissolving barriers imposed by age and generational divides, weaving a stronger social fabric founded on mutual respect and appreciation for craftsmanship and the artistry behind it. Additionally, local faith communities possess the distinct potential to take the lead in this movement by hosting engaging crafting events that highlight crucial biblical teachings, specifically focusing on the act of creating as a form of worship and devotion that honors God. Envision vibrant gatherings where families join together joyfully to learn time-honored skills in weaving or woodworking, practices that resonate deeply with the concerted efforts of biblical artisans who shape their societies with purpose and meaning. This deeper form of connection through shared creativity not only deepens bonds of faith, but also helps forge invaluable, lasting relationships among community members as they share in the creative process together. It cultivates an awareness that each stitch woven and every carving created carries significance, embodying the importance of our labor and its enduring relationship to our spiritual journeys. As we venture into the future, we must acknowledge the evolving landscape of craftsmanship within an increasingly interconnected, globalized world. Numerous skilled artisans today leverage the power of the internet to showcase their incredible work, effectively bridging gaps that once separated communities spread across vast geographical expanses. By recognizing the artistry inherent in these crafts, we foster a deeper appreciation for the collective human experience that transcends mere physical borders. Supporting local artisans and businesses not only reignites our appreciation for handcrafted goods and their rich stories, but also encourages society as a whole to embrace an age-old respect for skill, creativity, and the personal touch. Qualities often overlooked amidst the frantic pace of mass production happening every day around us. In our contemporary journey where spirituality intertwines with craftsmanship, let us recognize that we stand not merely as creators, but as vital vessels of lasting connection. Our work resonates powerfully with teachings found within Scripture. It provides avenues through which we can express gratitude, extend love, and forge enduring bonds through our creative endeavors. As we continue to embrace this philosophy of handcrafted living, we may draw inspiration from the biblical artisans and approach our skills with joy, gratitude, and reverence, reinforcing the timeless sentiment that craftsmanship is indeed a sacred calling worthy of exploration, dedication, and celebration within our communities. As we reach the conclusion of our comprehensive exploration into the intricate relationship between craftsmanship and biblical society, let's take a moment to invite you, our cherished viewers, to reflect upon your own experiences with craftsmanship and creativity. How has your engagement with these enriching activities shaped your life, your identity, and your journey of faith? Whether through creating physical forms, pursuing imaginative endeavors, or a fusion of both expressions, we wholeheartedly encourage you to share your unique stories in the comments section below. Your insights serve as invaluable sources of inspiration for others within our audience, helping to cultivate a community where each individual feels recognized and celebrated for their distinct contributions and talents. Crafting connections extends far deeper than the mere act of producing an object. It intricately intertwines the myriad narratives of our humanity, linking us with our rich past while forging meaningful connections with one another in the significant moments of our present lives. Remember to approach your skills not merely as tasks to be completed, but as sacred gifts that can be offered back to your community and your creator. Let us all cherish these uniquely personal connections, cultivating an environment where every skill is celebrated and every artisan is honored for their profound and individual contributions to society. Before we wrap up this informative video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, ensuring you never miss an enriching episode from the perspectives of the Bible. Our next exploration is set to delve into another critical aspect of biblical teachings that resonate deeply with contemporary life. We can hardly wait to share it with all of you, so please stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey as we explored the intricacies of craftsmanship and community within the rich and transformative context of biblical teachings. As we step forward into our individual creative pursuits, may we do so with inspiration drawn from the past, coupled with optimistic aspirations for the future. Let our beautifully unique skills connect us as one united body in faith, creativity, and love. Until next time, may your hearts overflow with the abundance of creativity, connection, and compassion in all that you do and contribute to the world around you. This is our heartfelt